The pan down is from Star Wars, by the way. Hi, me and my messy hair yet again. Uh, uh, mind the social commentary. That's from Game of Thrones. Anyway, point is, I wanted to show you my new sleeping arrangement. Let me put that on pause. Hold on. Um, where did I put? Where did I put my? Oh, a second. Uh, oh, here it is. Here we are. Okay, and there we go. Pause. Okay, there we go. So here I am, me, and as you can see, the fan is over there, so that means my head is heading north. And over here is the cartoon section. So here's the live action section. Past all these, okay, there's the live action section. This is the just kind of excess. I don't have enough shelf space yet. So yeah. Um, so this is just how it's going to be for the next month or so until I get rid of all the stuff in my closet. That's basically all the excess I have is basically everything in my closet. Um, I honestly have not really been in there for like the 5 years since I stocked it. Pretty much, I've reorganized it into the gigantic mess it is now. Look, it's all that. See, it's overflowing right out of the closet. And I will have a video on that next Saturday when I go and pick up more boxes and throw away tons of stuff. And yes, you will have a front row seat. I'll go live once again, and I will post those videos, which I should have posted already, about when it rains, it pours, and it's raining harder because it's a triple thing. It's $4,000 to the man, which I just paid. That's being processed right now, at the time of this recording. So that will be hopefully taken care of this week. I still have to deal with my residence or lodging, and unemployment because I just got fired from the pizza gig because I just wasn't good enough. That's gonna haunt me for a good long while. But in the meantime, with my messy bed hair, I shall persevere and find another weekend job yet again, and then have enough money to pay off my bills and go to the expo and go on weekend trips to, the secondhand bookstores and the farmer's market because that's where I want to go. And it just takes me building it with my own two hands to get there eventually at some point. So, so one down, two to go. So yeah, yeah, and I think I said everything I needed to say about in that one video or two ago, about everything that's happened with the tip and then with the firing. God, I'm drunk right now, but yeah, it's it's a thing, and I will survive the thing, and not only survive it, I will thrive because I am me, and I refuse to be the guy under the overpass that said with holding up a sign that says "I will kung fu for money," as I am so fondly of saying. And I will then also, when I'm done with I only have a couple of the series seasons of series. saying series, it's like I'm not English. God dang it, I'm an American. It's seasons of Game of Thrones. So when I get done with that, I'm gonna watch. And every time I look at it, I keep wanting to say that lyric comes to mind. Wonder Boys. But I'll be watching Wonder Park because it's honestly a good visual wonderland or tour de force or whatever you want to call it. It's a good movie, and it has a satisfying ending, as opposed to, say, um, well, honestly, Dream Builders is also pretty good too, but it's less existentialism ish. I'll get that later. Um, and more of sisterly bonding, existentialism, because it's more of we are more alike than you think. We have the exact same problem. One of our parents walked out on us in the pursuit of something, basically. And so that's what they bond over. I know, spoiler alert, but still, that's about it. I mean, really. Wish I could get the thing and I could attach it to one of these. Yeah, I can touch it right here or something. I used to have an arm thing to hold it, so I wouldn't have to hold it. And you're like, oh, there's a palm over the thing, or my hands over the speaker. See, because I can't hold it like that, because I have to hold it like this. But then if my hand weakens, if my fingers weaken, then I just drop it. And I'm like, so annoying. Anyway, point is, Wonder Park and Dream Builders are very similar, but not exact. But they are very, very good. It talks about acceptance and life changes. Like life changed on me. I mean, the economic landscape, like I said, changed. You always thought it would be kind of similar. Like my parents. My parents got divorced. I didn't see that coming. I mean, yeah, I saw the groundwork being formed, but I didn't think it would come to that, and yet it did. So it's life is very unexpected that you think it won't really go there, but it does. You cannot say it won't. And that's the thing. So you cannot say life won't go there. It will, and it doesn't care what. Like my job dropped me, even though I did tell them I owe $4,000 to the man, and I'm saving up for that. I told them that. I told my managers that. I've been telling them for over the past month since I found out. They didn't care. It's not like, well, we should take mercy or pity on Greg. It's well, this is a conglomerate. This is a company. If you're not, measuring up to it, then you're gone. Despite no matter what dire economic circumstance you currently find yourself in, they don't care. So yeah, life kind of throws those curveballs at you, no matter how old you are. So yes, even if it's economical landscapes of peopling, or what they usually do, increase every 3 to 5 years, or a parent leaving because they want to, oh, I don't know, find a um, musical career, or not want to be dragged down by their kid. I'm not entirely sure what the father did, but apparently he wants to still do his job, but be childless. And yet somehow that's still supposed to make him more happy? He just keeps stating that. So, yeah. And then Wonder Park, it was cancer, which thankfully, spoiler alert, the mom does get over, which does happen. Mine didn't, by the way. Um, yeah, and trust me when I say it rocks you no matter what. Neither it be cancer or careers over your children or economic landscapes, it always rocks you. Because when I got the dump text or fire text from my job, from the pizza gig that said, "Bye, sorry, you're let go," it always hits you like, what? That just happened? You know, it it always affects you no matter what. It hits you, and it hits you hard. So if you do feel like crying or being angry or upset, that is normal. You know, I felt all those things. I was about ready to go start my day. I'm backing out of my weekday gig to go and start, and I get the text saying, "Oh, by the way, you're fired." Bye. It's like, what? But 5 years? You could have said anything in 5 years. And they didn't say anything about what I'm lacking at. They just said, well, the other side of the job, you just weren't good enough. What? I didn't fold enough boxes fast enough? I don't know. I don't know. They didn't tell me. They didn't say what I was lacking at. They just said just weren't good enough. So that's that. And it's going to take me a long ass time to get over that. But I'm telling you, if you feel that way, that's normal. To feel angry, upset, betrayed, disbelief, sorrow, and you can't really get over it for a good long while, that is normal. That is normal. But of course, they left the kid who was staring at his phone during fight night because, that's okay. Or the girl who was handling the boxes that were in the bag with one hand, and I'm like, you can't put the phone down, right? Right? She just kept at it with fumbling at it with one hand, and I'm just like, these people need to go because they just don't know their priorities. But apparently, the person who's been there the longest and has done his job well is the person that needs to go. That'd be me. So yeah, like I said, if it's gonna take a while to let go, it's gonna take a while to let go. But such is life, it comes at you and it changes. No matter if you say the same at the moment, life changes, things change. People get cancer, people choose careers over children. The cost of living goes up. No matter what, life changes. Even if you stay the course and have a plan, as I did for this next 2 years, it all gets thrown out the window because somebody else or something else made a decision. And you have to learn to live with it. You have to learn to adapt and change and find a new path in life, a new direction in life, a new job in life. I have 6 weeks left to get out of here. Find a new residence. Yeah, because there are tons of $500, places to rent. Sure. Mm. If it was 2 years later, I really wouldn't care because then I'd have money saved. I'd have the car taken care of. But again, all these things happen now, and like it or not, I have to deal with them. I have to deal with them. That's why I like watching movies. Is that they show a lot of real life problems. Life comes at you and it blindsides you. Comes at you just from, and you have to learn to deal with it as hard as it is. To lose a parent to cancer, to feel lost, to lose a job with no real fault of your own. Sorry, scratch that. No fault of your own. And, to be evicted through no fault of your own. You have to pick yourself up and sally the fuck forth. Because that's all you can do. Otherwise, it's, again, under an overpass with a sign that says, I will kung fu for money. And that's something I don't want to be. I don't want to be that guy. I've seen what that life gets you. I had an older brother. His name was Anthony. He never worked a day in his life. He lived off of everybody. Everybody he ever met. And he died with nothing. Yeah, he had kids, but he never raised them. He had clothes, which were never his. He probably had a phone. Again, was never his. He died with nothing because he did nothing. He charmed his way into people's couches and lives and mooched off them until he couldn't and moved on to the next friend or girlfriend or whatever, but I can't be that guy. One, I am not that charming, and two, I am capable. That's the one thing I learned about myself. I am capable. Like these past 3 years, I've held down having the weekday job and the weekend job. You know, Fridays were 13-hour work days for me, and I did it. I did it. I continued on doing it until the car and the cards were paid for, done, and then at that moment I'll decide whether or not to still stay on. That was the plan. That's who I chose to be. That's who I knew I could be. Until this latest development. Now I have to be the guy who perseveres and builds up again. To build everything from scratch, find a new place, get a new job over the weekend. You know, go through those struggles again. And it's going to be a struggle. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I'm going to build it with my own two hands. For that, I am certain. So, I just like the fact that my finger is still in the frame. Gosh darn it. All right, so, but I need you to hear me. How am I going to hold this? Okay, there. Just go with that. So, fair, faithful viewer, adapt. Adapt and change and plan. And plan and plan and plan. And don't expect it to be there tomorrow. Your life, your job, however way you're living your life, that tomorrow it will be gone. So you have to plan for today and save. Save and save. Like I said, save until you get like 10 grand and then live in parallel where you save and play. You know, do that. Have that under your belt. Have that saved away. Because tomorrow could be gone and you're left in the lurch. Because life changes and it comes at you fast. And it doesn't care what moment in your life it is, it comes at you like a thief in the night. So you best be prepared out there. Now remember, see you at the movies. Bye.